Hello everyone, my name is Jordan and welcome to Crocodile MTG. If you're new here, Crocodile MTG is a YouTube channel focused on competitive gameplay of the game Magic the Gathering, but also how to learn and grow as a Magic player. So if you're new here, welcome, consider subscribing, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into a league here. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Jordan. I run a YouTube channel called Crocodile MTG. And I also stream on Twitch and YouTube. So today we are working our way towards Twitch affiliate, which I know is a minor milestone, but still a fun one. I think this hand is keepable here. We have both the Spectral Sailor, Mausoleum Wanderer, and Spell Queller. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it here. I think what I'm going to do is play the Wanderer on turn 1. And next turn we can just play the Spectral Sailor, attack in for 2, and get the show on the road. Turn 1 Temple of Plenty from our opponent. Could be a few different decks here, so we'll see after we find out what our opponent plays next. Wolf Willow Haven. This could be a like enchantment based deck. Alright, now I just kind of want to play the Lord here. That way we can keep our Mausoleum Wanderer on 2 here. We'll get in for 3 this turn, keep the ability to counter an instant or sorcery for 2 on our opponent's turn. And next turn, we'll see what they play. If they end up being a more aggressive deck, maybe we just play the Empyrean Eagle and get in. If they end up being a little bit of a more reactive deck, maybe we keep up the Spell Queller here. So we'll see how they play this. They have 4 mana at the moment. Is Spectral Sailor draw ability relevant in this deck? It is, especially against things like Saltide Delirium. I end up cutting it in that matchup a lot of times, but in game 1 it's extremely important because alright, this is a Courser, so this seems like an enchantment deck. But it's extremely important, especially later in the game, especially in the Mirror Breaker also. Being able to draw extra cards each turn and filter through your deck is pretty relevant. Now, you're only going to get a couple draws in typically, but if you're able to get more over time, that's where it really shines. So here I think I just keep up Spell Queller for the turn and leave the ability to flash in Spectral Sailor if I need to. Our opponent's ramping up to 5 here, which is a little concerning, but I want to be able to counter like a key spell that comes off the deck from our opponent. That being said, though, let's count it up. So this is 4, 5. We attack for 6 down to 9. We'll be threatening lethal the turn after because we can just Spell Queller and Spectral Sailor to pump up the Mausoleum Wanderer. Maybe it's better to just threaten lethal the turn after. Actually, is it? If that's exactly lethal, maybe we just wait here. Yeah, because I don't want our opponent to just gain a bunch of life off this Courser. Though our Wanderer would be a 3/3 for the following turn. Let's go ahead and leave a Spell Queller. We'll go ahead and get in here for 3. And then the following turn, if we feel the need to play Empyrean, we'll be good here. Interesting, the draw cost is 4 like Coco, which is good. Plan B. Coco is risky due to opponent having open mana. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in the grindier matchups, you definitely want the Spectral Sailor. I think Spectral Sailor is pretty decent in those matchups. Alright, our opponent just has a bunch of lands here, so if they play anything here, I'm probably just going to Spell Queller it, if I'm able to. They have 6 mana at the moment. But if not, I might just flash in Spectral Sailor and next turn possibly Empyrean Eagle. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to take out the Gideon's Intervention here. This might be a trap. They might have some sort of removal spell. But if they have something like Declaration in Stone here, okay, so I think this is good on our end. All right, there's another Spell Queller, which is a little odd because I kind of want to get in with Empyrean Eagle. Let's see here, 4, 4, 2. That's an attack for 10. So even if next turn we just flash in Spectral Sailor, I think that's lethal. So let's go ahead and just get in here for 6. I think it's fine to play it more reactive. Hey, good morning, Dan. Gotta go grab coffee, but I'll stream. Oh, you'll leave the stream open. Small fee, love. Thank you for that, Dan. Good morning. Everyone grab their coffee, enjoy. Unless it's late at night for you or late in the day. Alright, so our opponent's going to gain some life here. I think we have lethal next turn, so unless they can do something good here, I think we're okay. Yeah, that's something pretty good. Well, that sucks. That was what I was worried about. Unless they pay X for each enchantment. So we have to pay 4. Yeah, I was worried about the Sphere of Safety. Sphere of Safety is really good in this matchup. Ooh, but then there's lethal. Alright, so Brazen Borrower coming in for the win. That was pretty clutch. Alright, so we're just going to play Empyrean Eagle here. Petty Theft away the Sphere of Safety and attack in for lethal. Alright, that was pretty clutch. Alright, let's go ahead here and go to our sideboard. I like Deputy of Detention, especially in this matchup. I don't think I mind Disdainful Stroke because it seems like they're going for a pretty heavy end of the enchantment base. I don't think we need Mystical Dispute. Mystical Dispute would just be a cancel at this point. You can't type this morning. It's all good, Fifi. Deck Stone's not bad, but I don't know if it's worth bringing in. I feel like our opponent is going to go more like the like Banishing Light type route. So I don't think this is a Selfless Spirit matchup. I feel like for the most part Selfless Spirit is gonna be against like Sultai or any black deck that's trying to just remove things. But I think for this matchup it's gonna be more like our opponent playing exile effects in the form of like Banishing Light or some similar characteristic. So I don't mind the Spectral Sailors here being their low to the ground. They were playing the, I think that would just be odd though. I was gonna say they were playing the enchantment that pumps their mana, so I could see bringing in maybe a Dampening Sphere, but I don't think it's worth it in the long run. I could see maybe a Deccan Stone or 2. I just don't want to deplete our deck too much. They don't have any counter magic, which is pretty okay. So I think maybe I swap out the Sailors for the Deccan Stone and just play more of a reactive game. Maybe I leave 1 Sailor, 1 Deccan Stone. So I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut the 4 Selfless Spirits and 1 Sailor and bring in this here. Alright, this hand's actually pretty decent. It's very similar to the first hand we had, but we have a Deccan Stone this game. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Mausoleum Wanderer again and hold up the ability to play Spectral Sailor next turn. So we'll go ahead and start off with Wanderer here. I can see our opponent trying to just Baffling End this turn. Alright, that might be worth Deck and Stoning. Deck and Stone, get in for 1. I don't want them to just be able to throw out a bunch of enchantments here. So even if they get a card off the draw effect, I think I just take that out for the moment. I also don't want them gaining life for every enchantment they play. And based on their plays, now that they have Temple plenty, what'd they do? Put that on top? No, they put it on the bottom. Alright, now they have Wolf Haven. So they can potentially play a 5-drop next turn, but now we just play the reactive game, where we hold up Disdainful Stroke or Spell Queller. Just get in for 1 here. I feel like we're in pretty good shape in this this match. Alright, Courser I think has to be countered. I think we want to stop them from playing big mana cards. Hopefully they don't just have a Baffling End right here. Alright, they have another Temple of Plenty. So our opponent playing quite a few tap lands in their deck. They kept 1 card on top. Hopefully we can Disdainful Stroke it or Collect Company. Here's an Empyrean Eagle. I don't think that's one we want, though. I think we just hold up the Disdainful Stroke and the ability to Collect a Company this turn. I mean, we'll want the Empyrean Eagle eventually. I just think there's better things to do than just to play it right now. Alright, our opponent has 5 mana. Let's see what they got. Goodbye, Signet. Or Sigil. Oh, and they just actually concede there. So that's going to be the game. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. And thank you so much if you're joining me live today on Twitch. We'll go ahead and hop into match number 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, check out the description below for more Magic the Gathering content. This was Jordan with Crocodile MTG, and we will see you next time.